Hello there, I'm here with Tony Belas at the Daystate stand. I've just popped in to have a little look around the rifles, and I've noticed that Tony's got a new gun with him today. Could you tell us a little bit about the gun, Tony?
Sure, no problem at all. Well, this is the Daystate Mark IV Panther. The Panther is designed as a hunter field target rifle. That is a rifle which is used for hunting and for target shooting. And there's a discipline called hunter field target shooting that they're actually shooting here at Kelmarsh. The rifle itself is based on our standard, shall we say, Mark IV action.
On the Mark IV, yeah?
That's correct, which is an electronically fired air rifle. So really cutting edge stuff this. It has a microprocessor, electronic pressure sensor, kind of electronic regulator built into the gun, and also a display screen on the side here that will show you such detail as shot counter, battery status, power level. There's 2 power levels built into every gun.
Show velocity, muzzle velocity?
It doesn't show muzzle velocity this version, it just shows 2 versions of power. So it's set up, this is a UK legal, no license required, 11.5 foot-pounds. And then the second setting is 11 foot-pounds, so if you just wanted to fine adjust it, you could do that. There's a version of this rifle which is 30 foot-pounds with a firearm certificate, and then the second setting on that one is 20 foot-pounds.
Awesome. How many shots do you get out of this rifle?
In the 12 foot-pound version, or the sub 12 foot-pound version, at least 160.
160 out of
this rifle.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, pretty good, isn't it?
I've noticed there's a couple of little changes on it which I haven't seen on the Mark IV.
Yes.
Adjustable air stripper.
That's correct, yes. As I said, this is a hunter field target version. So on the hunter field target version, the people who are doing target shooting have some specific requirements up and above an ordinary hunter. And one of those is to make the gun as dead as possible, so it doesn't move at all. And what we've done is we've built an adjustable muzzle compensator here, so that you can actually move the central cone in and out. And you can subtly, and it is subtle, feel the change in the way the gun handles after you fired the shot.
Right.
So you can dial it out so it's completely still. But one of the criticisms we've heard of the Mark IV is they are so dead that there's no sensation, there's no realism in the shooting.
Lacks a bit of feel.
Lacks a bit of feel. So that we've put this device on so that the shooter can adjust it back in. And of course the feel does vary depending on what pellets you use, so you can actually dial it in using that. The other change on this rifle is the stock. Yeah,
the stock, I was just going to say,
right.
Adjustable cheek piece.
Yeah, well, black is beautiful.
It is.
What we've got here is a rubber-coated finish on a birch laminate stock. So you've got a wood frame underneath.
It's a laminate stock in there.
Well, it's a birch laminate, so it's nothing exotic. But the idea is to give it construction strength, but it doesn't feel like a plastic stock. You know, when you pick up some of these plastic stock rifles, they feel cheap and horrible, and we don't want that for Daystate. So what we've used is a very solid piece of wood, quite heavy actually, and we've rubber coated it. And the weight in a target rifle actually counts for us because the actual weight
it sort of numbs down.
That's right. It dampens out your pulse, your movement, and in fact in the target disciplines you're only allowed up to a maximum weight. You can't go too heavy because it's such an advantage.
It is an advantage.
It's obviously not an advantage in the field when you're lugging the thing around.
So this being heavier is going to make it
more stable. And it's not that heavy. 9.5 pounds is not like a 12-pound target rifle, but nevertheless it's heavy enough to be stable on the shot. But carry it, you can carry it around with you. You can still, it's got dual roles really, because although it's a target rifle, it is based on a hunting action. And this muzzle compensator here, you can actually cover it up with our standard silencer. So our standard silencer, if I just remove that.
So that just screw.
That's right. It screw threads on. Unlike everybody else's silencer, our silencer screws in the middle. So instead of having it sort of stuck on the end like that, ours goes on over.
I like that. Yes, I do like that. That's fantastic. So it completely removes the sound from the airstrip and contains it.
That's right. So let's say you were using it as a target rifle, but you wanted to shoot in your garden and you didn't want to annoy the neighbours. You could put the silencer on for that, reduce the noise down to a whisper, and then if you wanted to, you could remove the silencer for the competition to get the full effect of the airstrip.
Fantastic. Oh, super. Well, thanks very much for showing us this, Tony, and taking the time to talk to me.
Thank you very much.
Look forward to seeing you at the CLA.
Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.